Welcome to part 17 of Final Fantasy 15. In case you're wondering why we're back here at Golden Key, it's because of the fact that we need more money. Yeah, the entirety of Insomnia can't save itself, and Noctis can't really save anything on an empty wallet. So we're gonna do a couple of hunts here in Golden Key. Might as well, because there are some high-paying hunts. And besides, I'm going to need some more money for curatives, I'm going to need some more money for car parts, and more importantly, I need some more money to try to buy some ingredients so that Ignis can make his recipes.
Welcome to Golden Key.
And right now, Noctis is in somewhat the red. So, let's go on ahead and let's talk to, God damn it, I forgot her name. But, let's get some hunts open so we can get some money. Okay, we're not really in the red. I mean, we got 2,000 gil, but I did buy a lot of curatives off screen, so yeah, I might as well just start getting some more money.
This one's especially nasty.
Might as well be in the red for what I plan on buying anyway. All that's gonna change, however, when I start doing missions Revive, that is. So, with that said, let's go on ahead and head over to the point of interest that happens to be in the vicinity because we are going to kill some crabs. Hopefully Ignis learns a new recipe, but we're going to kill crabs for money. Oh yeah, and let's not forget we are in the middle of another side quest that involves Noctis trying to find out where this van that had a shipment of beans for Taka is.
Feels nice here.
That's why we had to go to Lestallum in the first place. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Now that's a meal.
So, let us head towards our hunt and prepare ourselves because... right. I do believe the Chocobo event with the pictures that kind of ended. And it's not like I was able to do anything about it with as far as the Chocobo event was concerned because I didn't get the DLC to appear until after the update for episode Gladio, which was in March. The thing ended in February. Kind of a pain in the butt, don't you think? When things don't show up even though DLC was actually scheduled to show up on that day. Really annoying. Or it had to do with upload times, I'm not sure. Whatever the case, Ruby Shears. Not to be confused with Ruby Spears. Ha! I made a funny. Not a really good one, but a funny nonetheless. But these guys are not really fond of the cold. If anything, they're not also fond of thunder as well. But they are pretty hard hitting. And I'm probably going to use up all of my curatives trying to kill them. Thing is, these things can easily have their appendages broken if you manage to counterattack them at the right time. And crab carapaces are something that Ignis can actually use to cook a meal, provided he actually bought said meal from Golden Key. Help! Help! Somebody pat me on the back!
On my way.
Man, I am looking really rough around the edges here.
How are we? Getting by.
And yeah, it's not looking so good. At least we killed one of the Ruby Shears off, and we got the other one, and finally we have one more left. And that takes care of them. And wow, we did terrible in that hunt. I mean, we did terrible.
just being alive.
But the good news is we got some money out of that. Yeah. Money is always good. So, let's head back over to our proprietor and we're going to get our reward. And if you're strong enough and you have the weapons to do it, it would be in your best interest to try to unlock as many hunts as you humanly possibly can, provided you're in the area.
Hello and
And I'm gonna have to buy some more curatives because, yeah, I am out of potions. Those crabs took what's left of them.
thank you kindly.
Oh, great, we're now in the red again. Crap.
Please come again.
Now I'm gonna have to get some more Phoenix Downs. Damn it, Gladio, you're supposed to use your survival. For the love of God, survive already! Pick up some random stuff. Alright, you're not at that level to do that. Well, for the most part, at least when we turn this in, we'll be back to 3,000 gil. We'll probably have to do another quest to make up for the lack of funds, at least.
Welcome
I
back.
have never been so broke in a Final Fantasy game since Final Fantasy II.
Fine show.
And that game, yes, you are going to be broke regardless. Because everything's so goddamn expensive in that game.
We use the freshest fish in every dish.
Let's see, I think I could go for another hunt. After all, it's actually crabs. More crabs. And this one's paying out a bigger
They're out
payout.
there.
So, let's go deal with those things. I mean, they're right over there.
Till next time.
Oh, almost forgot to mention the difficulty of the hunts. You can tell how difficult they are by yellow being they're right on your level, you can take them down, and red being maybe you should come back when you're stronger. Yeah, somewhat of the same system of Final Fantasy 12. Except the difference is, at least for the most part, some of the creatures that are too strong for you are docile in Final Fantasy 12. Here, not so much. I mean, the gorillas are docile, provided you don't run into the Garessa. But other than that, everything else here will try to kill you on sight. Run, Noctis! Run! Oh, and I don't have
It's time.
any
Gladio, come
buffs for this.
Gotcha.
Oh, this isn't gonna be good. So by the time we get there, our buff that's down there on the bottom of the screen will run out. At least Noctis will be able to do critical hits. And that's actually a good thing, I suppose. Well, for the most part, at least, when we're done with this, we could go rest in the cabin so that, rest in the campground, sorry. Why did I say cabin? We're gonna rest in the campground so that at least, Ignis can make a new recipe. Yeah, I froze. Oh god, look how big those things are! Holy shit! These things are huge!
I'm impressed.
My god! Killer crabs over here, man! And yeah, they do hit hard. You'd think that I would have actually pulled out a weapon that's stronger, but no! No, I don't! Because I don't have one.
Ignis, instructions.
The things I do for money. Oh, and by the way, I had to pause the game because of the fact that it was at the 10-minute mark. And we have yet to kill one of these things. And there's about 3 of them. Ah! This thing's killing us. Well, so much for finesse at least.
Say your prayers.
And I guess I'm not using the right weapon because it's purple instead of yellow, meaning it's doing minimal damage here. So, let's just get the Masamune because I want to try to get some, appendage breaks to try to weaken them. Or I can get the Calamity, whichever one comes first. No, Masamune. That'll do a lot better in the appendage breaking parts. Hey, and it's actually working, and it's making some criticals. Oh god! Almost got shot by that thing. There we go. Make it vulnerable and make it hurt.
Rush him.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Parry those sons of bitches and parry them good.
Agnes.
I think I just killed one.
Quite the formidable foe. Wouldn't have about it.
Oh man, I missed the mark.
Brilliant.
Well, I think I killed another one. Cool. That just leaves only one more. And it's still attacking. Get him, Gladio.
Nice work, Gladio.
Ah, appendage breaks are so cool. It just makes things so easy. And now Prompto for the win!
Nice one.
Because that last shot finished him off. And wow, I got an A+ in finesse. Not bad. But a B in the time. Well, I really couldn't help it because those things were actually, by level definitions and standards, stronger than us. I mean, we were at level 18 when we did this.
Not the time for horseplay. My hand slipped.
Yeah, I'm trying to run back over to Golden Key and try to warp there as fast as I can. But at this point in time, I can just relish in the fact that that's a lot of crab that Ignis will be cooking, provided we get that recipe. We'll eventually get it. Right now we don't have the money for it. But once we start doing things for Vive, we will have money for it. By the way, who is Vive? Well, we won't be meeting up with him until probably around part 20. So, with that said, we'll go on ahead and turn in this hunt, and that should make about, I think, 5,000 or 6,000. It'll probably be 5,000 gil. But if it's 6,000, that will make things a lot better because the less gas I have to spend or pay for on the Regalia, the better. And that means we can make longer trips. And that's very awesome.
Welcome back.
Especially since episode Prompto came out long before this part did.
You really are dependable.
So, with that said... Oh wait, that's 3,000! Oh, we got more than enough! Alright! Let's go on ahead and leave this place. So, oh wait, we're at level 21, aren't we? Yes, we are! So, how is these things not in our level range? I mean, they're like level... Oh wait, they were 17. I had to be like double that in order for them to actually be less of a threat. That explains it. But, whatever the case, we still gotta go find some beans. I don't want to go there. I really don't. But, beans is more important than doing something for Dino. I'll deal with that later.
Everything in order?
Yep.
All right.
No, I meant like finding ore for Dino. I guess it does give out defensive items, but beans, man. Ignis could cook with more of those things. So, with that said, we'll be taking ourselves a cruise all the way to our next destination, which is, simply put, finding the bean van that happens to have crashed on the side of the road. And goddammit, Prompto, why? Fine.
Go for it. Woohoo!
Just because your episode came out, man. Just because your episode came out. However, it's not too far off the beaten path. All we have to do is just, well, go to the marker and take the photo.
Should be a nice change.
That's
of
it.
pace.
I mean, there's no harm in taking a photo. It's not like Imperials are going to be above us while we're trying to do this.
Hey,
No,
Take a shot
bad
from here.
Noctis.
Good call. Now it's picture time.
But, whatever the case, at least Prompto got his shot.
Let me get this shot.
Okay. Now that we've got our shot, let's move on with our lives. I mean, that's more experience for us, and that just makes things better. But, for the most part, we're going to have to get back to the car, and we're going to have to continue where we last left off. And that is finding the downed bean van. I know Noctis does not like beans, but they're good for your heart. Oh, right, I'm going to have to go back to Golden Key because of the fact that it's nighttime. And yeah, we'll call ourselves trying to find that stuff in the night, but unfortunately I don't want to run into demons just yet. So I went and slept, and thankfully it was on the 10-minute mark, by the way. I went and slept, and we all just hopped back in the car later on in the morning. So here we are right now, almost at the location. Yeah, that's a mighty huge jump cut, but it was a good jump cut nonetheless, because that's a lot of driving we did. And yeah, I know I'm playing Final Fantasy 13's music. 13 does have some good music. It's just that my Xbox is down and out for the time being. Though 360, not 1. Because otherwise I wouldn't be playing this game. Okay, let's see. We are almost at the location. That's like a long distance that we had to drive. And to be honest with you, we passed about a couple of towns on the way here too. I mean, at least we got parking spots so that we could just park there. We have to actually go to restaurants to open up the outposts so they can be quick travel to. That's something I forgot to mention as well. Every time you go cruising and you run into a new parking spot, if it happens to be a city or a town, you're gonna have to go to the restaurant of that new town and ask the patron for the information there in order for you to quick travel to that town or any other town again. And that's kind of fair. But as far as for parking spaces are concerned, there are some parking spaces that you can fast travel to. It'll make things easier for you in some quests, and then there are some parking spaces that are rather inconvenient, forcing you to have to jump off a ledge and stuff like that. Whatever the case, folks, this place, it looks gorgeous. And I gotta give the creators of this game credit where credit is due. It took them a good number of years to finally put this game out, and I gotta say, it's really good as far as graphics are concerned. And that's what the driving kind of brings to the table. You can just at least enjoy the scenery.
I think I forgot how to walk.
And now we're going to have to walk and enjoy the scenery even more, just as Noctis was used to driving. But we're not done yet, folks. Turns out we have some... Oh, wait, what the hell? All we're trying to do is just get to the damn van, that's all. And it turns out, we inadvertently activated a objective in the midst of trying to clear out all of these monsters. We now have the Spyrocorns here, and of course we also have the, oh, right, I paused this, didn't I? Yeah, that was an accident. Because during the recording, I ended up taking the phone call. But anyway, we didn't need to take on the Spyrocorns because they were the least of my concern. And I'm in stasis, so I really... Oh, and I was confused too, so I really wasn't in the best of shape. Ah, we failed. But that's okay. We don't need to deal with any Spyrocorns right now because these are the most concerning of the bunch. We'll get a chance to deal with that again as soon as we come back here, provided we do. But these dogs, well, they kind of look rather creepy, to be honest.
And on we go.
But I think they're those dogs that give out bad stats like confusion, because that's exactly why I was walking around and walking away from the battle. So, with that said, let's just get back to the car and bring these beans back to Lestallum, so that way we'll be able to finish off this quest with Taka. I do believe that's where we need to go. Or we just head back to Taka, whichever one comes first. No, wait, I think we go to Lestallum first, then we go back to Taka. But whatever the case, we'll still have to go back to Lestallum nonetheless, because we will have to buy engine. Not an engine. What was it? An auxiliary gas tank. That's what it is. Why'd I say engine? I mean, we won't be getting those types until, like, after we get to a certain point of the game, like, with being able to mod the regalia. But at least we'll be here at Hammerhead, and at least we'll be able to get some rest. We'll probably have to do another quest also to improve our finances as well. But at the most part, we do have enough money to go on ahead and buy the auxiliary tank. So that way, I won't be guzzling up a lot of gas on long distance trips and barely making it down to a fifth of a tank of gas.
For a technophile like you.
No, wait, no, we take that directly to Taka. That's what it is. Oh well. I thought we went back to Lestallum, but that's just me. Oh no, that was another quest. That's right. That's why I got confused. So, well, let's give the beans back to Taka.
Oh, it's just y'all. Make sure you're eating right. Oh, good news. All my deliveries finally came in.
That's great.
Beans are healthy and nutritious. What's not to like?
I guess I could eat them if I had to.
You want to hear a tip from an old pro? Forget their beans. Pretend they're little meatballs.
Little meatballs. I'll give it a try.
I reckon y'all earn this reward. It'll make a fine meal. And be sure to kiss the cook for me.
Just saying. That's Ignis that's cooking the food. Just telling you this, Taka. Kinda jumping the gun there, buddy. But we got some more ingredients, so... Oh, and we got some beans from that, so that just makes things better.
Oh, good to see you, son.
Hey,
Y'all happen to be headed for Lestallum?
at some point, I guess.
Because it'd be mighty helpful if y'all could do some shopping.
All right.
Much obliged to you.
Already going there. I think something went a little bit off.
The man just assumes.
Oh shit!
We're in
I
debt
just.
to
Oh
Taka
god damn it! I just realized what we did again.
We should.
Ah!
It's just shopping.
Oh well. At least
be
this is
easier?
sort of filler.
Let's get to it.
Oops. Hey, but at least we got enough money to go on ahead and buy the auxiliary gas tank, and we're gonna do that in the next part. Oh man, I goofed. I seriously goofed. Oh well. See you guys in part 18.